Look at this weather. Lousy. It's got snow, it has rain, it's cold, it's dreary. Now, imagine you're stuck outside in this weather and you don't have the benefit of any kind of coat. I mean, I'm wearing a sport coat, but there are people out there who don't even have the benefit of this. Would you like to help? There is a way. Take a look.
As you can see, we're really talking about something important today. I'm here with Dr. Philip Lloyd from Cherry Health. Good to see you again, as always.
Yes. Thanks for coming on.
Yes,
So talk to us. What is Cherry Health doing?
Cherry Health, so we're doing a coat drive for trafficked and homeless teens.
Okay.
We're partnering up with Rare Breed and trying to get as many coats to these kids as we can. Not too long ago, we did a drive and did some donations, and I took 30 pounds of candy, and I was going to drop it off because we had extras.
Yeah.
And I was dropping it off, and the door was closed, and there was two boys on the side that came out and said, are you dropping something off? We'll watch it. And I was like, I'm not going to leave 30 pounds of candy. So I got back in my car and I came back and I thought, well, I needed to talk to these kids because I needed to know information about these homeless. So I got two big hands of candy. I went out there and said, would you guys like to have some candy? And I asked them, I said, you might be asking your questions. I feel like I'm called by God to help homeless teens and trafficked teens. Could you answer some of my questions?
Which is what Rare Breed is about.
Right. And that's where they come, and Rare Breed gives them a place where they can wash their clothes, get on the computer, be warm. They're not open at night.
Yeah.
And so these guys are out on the streets, and so I was able to ask questions of where are you staying. Interesting, they stay in the libraries because they can get a free library card and they can stay warm and certain places. And I was trying to figure out where can I go to access and provide for some of these kids. And it was very interesting. I told them, I said, do you think if we were able to give you information and tell people about the gospel and that there's a God that loves you, would you think these kids would be interested? And the first boy said, I would be. And the second kid said, he goes, it sounds like something a father would say. And I mean, poof.
That got you.
And I just kind of thought, that there's a God in heaven that loves these kids. And their own parents have rejected them. And it's just like, oh. Yeah. And if we can give these kids, because
that's what fathers do, is they provide for their kids.
Yeah. From candy to coats.
Oh yeah, and I got into my closet. If you're like your closet's like mine, that's a closet you don't want to open. Because there's piles of gloves and coats, and if you want to get a coat out or you put a coat in, you got to shove it over and stick it in. And you've got 5, 6 good coats that you've been given, you've worn twice, they just don't match your style or whatever. Sure. Go get these gently worn coats, bring them in. Our current patients, we give them a coveted Cherry Health Center t-shirt. Everybody loves them. But for new patients to come in, we'll sit down and we'll do an exam. They'll consult, they'll come in and I will talk to them personally about their condition and give them information. 90% of all diagnosis comes from history, just me talking to you. Patients come to the office and I tell them, people tell me stories. I live in Africa, I run from lions, I got black and white stripes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I bet you eat grass, I bet you run in herds.
Yeah.
Once you see the conditions, I can talk to most people about their conditions and just listen to them. I can tell them what's going on and kind of give them a sense of what they need.
Any particular sizes you're looking for or a greater need for any type of size?
The large is the best size.
Okay.
But any size, but they say large is the most accommodating for a variety of people.
And as you said, gently worn. You don't want things that are all ripped and torn up.
But anything that you can give, we can discard things that aren't, but even if a kid wears 2 coats, because it's cold out there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, could you imagine?
And these are kids too.
Yes.
I mean
these are teenagers. Teenagers and there's kind of a weird thing. There's programs for adults.
Yeah.
And if you're below 16, everybody is a mandatory reporter. Yeah. So anybody below 16 doesn't want to tell them their age because they get taken in. So the 17-year-olds are kind of in between land.
Yeah, the no man's land kind of thing.
So
now we've got about 30 seconds. Tell people what they need to do, where they need to bring these coats.
Cherry Health Center, we're just Campbell and Battlefield, big rotating sign. They can get on the cherryhealthcenter.com. We have all the information there. They can just drop them off, pick up a T-shirt if they want, and they don't have to get a T-shirt. They don't have to become a patient.
Right.
Just help the kids.
How long is it going on?
and it'll end March 1st.
Okay.
Thank you
Yeah.
for what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Cherry
excited.
Health.
We're excited.
Thanks, Doc.
Yes, thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Good on you. All right. Coming up, it's time for Krispy Kreme to take the stage. They've got something sweet to share with us, and we're not just talking about the donuts.
That's right. You're going to love this. Get ready. We'll be right back.